Hi, Sag. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, feelings. Let's talk about feelings. January 2019 is going to be a really big month. And I know that Jupiter moving into your sign was a really big deal. Queen of Cups is the first card that came out. So there's somebody around you that is either has a lot of water placements, is a water sun sign, but you have a lot of feelings for this person. Could be that they're, the Queen of Cups is somebody who's just very nurturing and intuitive. And one of the biggest things that I want you to remember about this time is all of the gifts that Jupiter is going to bring. The universe may be needing to make space in your life for all of this stuff to happen. And I don't want you to miss those opportunities that the universe is giving to you. It's funny because a couple of months ago, I did a reading where I talked about like Jupiter's coming into your sign, Sag, but don't feel like you're entitled to get all of this really great stuff, right? And maybe saying entitled was probably, I got a lot of flack for that. Like there were some people that just did not like that I said that. And it's not that I was trying to throw shade at you guys. I just don't want you to think that all of these really huge opportunities are going to come at you and you're not going to have to work for them, right? Like that's what entitlement is when you just kind of expect to have all of this fantastic stuff happen for you and without doing the work behind it, right? And the universe may be trying to take things out of your life or have you go in new directions or bring new opportunities to you. But so, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like there's going to be a lot, like, yes, there may be some super, super emotions going on with you right now. We have eclipses going on in your second house, and we also have eclipses going on in your ninth house. And the ninth house talks about concepts and ideas and all of the really amazing things that you can do and all of the really amazing opportunities that can come to you. But I feel like you might be blinding yourself by the feelings, right? And I don't want you to do that. Like, I don't want you to get into a place where you get super, super excited about something and you forget about everything else. And not that I think that everybody's going to do that, but karmically, the eclipses are going to show you where you're lacking in some ways and where you can get more opportunities in some ways. Because eclipses take things out of your life and they bring new things into your life. Right? And the Two of Swords is saying don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in being blinded by all of the feels. Because yes, this may be a really, really good thing that's going on in your life, or you're feeling it. You're feeling it pretty good with the Ace of Wands, feeling it real good. But I feel like there's more. There's even more that Jupiter wants to give to you. So don't get stuck on one notion. Okay? Allow yourself to accept the endings so you can embrace the new beginnings. Because if you still have things that are pending from your past that you're not recognizing that you need to take care of, you're not going to see the good opportunities when they show up. If you're one of the Sagittarians that has released all of those old past hurts, past pain, all of that, then I feel like you are pushing forward in a really good way, and you may not be in the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a choice because she's not being held down by anything. She could easily put those swords down, take the blindfold off, and move ahead. But the Knight of Swords, if you allow old energies to creep in and create chaos, could be an Aquarius that's creating it. If you allow those old energies, I feel like you could get discombobulated very easily in January, Sagittarius, because you're going to have Venus come into your sign. So there's going to be, and that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, there's going to be reminiscing about the past loves. There's going to be, I mean, you could have already met somebody that feels very much like a past life, a very strong soulmate type connection. But also we have a lot of stuff going on in your work sector. And that's what I mean. Like, I don't want you to get blinded by the love, the Venus love bug that's going to be there January 7th. Get prepared for it. And maybe it's already happening now while it's in Scorpio and transiting. Don't put the blinders on, because Capricorn, Saturn, Pluto, Mercury, the moon, the sun. What am I missing? I feel like there's one more that's going to be in there. Maybe not. Anyway. It's all fine and dandy until you realize that you weren't taking care of things and you kind of get blindsided. Right? Kind of get blindsided. So let's see. Let's clarify. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong and you won't get blindsided by anything. Maybe your eyes will be wide open. Everything's going to be really great and dandy. So whoever the Queen of Cups is for you, the thing is the reason why this could really blindside you is because you're looking towards the future. The Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Swords is that feeling of stability and moving away from, you know, this person makes you feel at ease. This person makes you feel like there's a stable foundation there. And it's something that, oh, before it falls on the floor. Yeah. And it's something that, it's like childlike wonder you know, I mean, that's very interesting. So we have, the Page of Wands with the King of Wands on the Six of Cups. The connection is real. Like, it's not something that you want to take lightly, right? And whatever messages are going back and forth, it really makes you feel like you're in your element and you really want to look towards the future, right? It's not something that you want to miss or let you pass by. And I'm not saying that you're going to miss it. And I'm not saying that you are going to let it pass by. What I'm saying is if you get blinded by the Venus feels, right? Two of Swords. Let's see what the Two of Swords is. If you get blinded by it, it could very well make you miss other opportunities that are showing up. And not necessarily relationship opportunities, but work. See what I mean? Three of Pentacles, work opportunities. And the reason why I'm feeling this is because Capricorn, you know, your second house has so much to offer you right now, but all you're looking at is the Venus part that's in your sign. I am laughing at you, but I'm not throwing shade at you guys because I understand where you're going with this. I totally understand where you're going with this and I get it. But you have so much great, amazing, big things that, you know, Jupiter's not just bringing relationships and stability into your life and relationships. Jupiter's also bringing money opportunities and coins and people that are going to help get you there. And I want you to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I guess. So cheesy. Cheesiest way to put that. Ace of Wands. Let's see what the Ace of Wands is. Big opportunities. And I feel like this is kind of a karmic, you know, with all the karmic stuff that's going on in your second house, I feel like this is kind of a karmic thing that you're having to learn right now. on the balance between relationships, right? So if there's an air sign in your life that is bringing great luck to you or big opportunities, this doesn't have to be an air sign. The King of Swords sometimes represents big government or corporations or, you know, stuff like that too. So the thing is be very discerning when it comes to I want you to look at the big picture. And in fact, that's what I'm going to name this video, looking at the big picture, because you want it all, Sagittarius, and I get it. You want it all. But if you're blinded in one area because you feel so good in one area of your life, if you blindfold yourself to all the other areas, you're going to miss it. Okay. If this is an air sign that has been, could be a Libra, that's been a little bit contentious in the past, or I feel like this person, like you've had this go around with this person before. If you're having words with a Libra, or if a Libra is having words with you, I feel like this is an opportunity for you to stand up for yourself, or it's an opportunity for you to be like, listen, we need to deal with this once and for all. I feel like there's big karmic retribution issues. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Libra, hell, could be a Gemini too. Gemini's not out here, but this is a very destined time for you to wrap up karmic cycles in your life, because justice deals with karma, karmic retribution, balancing out the scales, making things even, right? And if you feel like there are things that have been unsaid and need to be said, watch the way you say it. Like, I don't want you to add to the karma, and I don't think that you will. Usually Sagittarians are much more eloquent than some other signs, but you know. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles on the star. So do you feel like there is, like it just seems like there's a person in your life, I want to actually just say it feels like home, right? And it could be the same person up here. Like you could be the Queen of Cups right now and having the feels. Man, there's that air sign again. But you're dealing with a lot of people, and I feel like, and I feel like what you're not seeing right now has to do with the work stuff. It has to do, and it's almost like you don't even want to focus on that. I mean, like you do always. We always want to focus on the work stuff. But if your focus is elsewhere, it seems very almost like you could really, really miss a good opportunity, or you can miss an opportunity to wrap up a cycle. I feel like there's a missed opportunity to wrap up a cycle, like have a conversation with someone to just like, you know, figure it out. If you are dealing with an earth sign, I feel like they have the same ideas and thought processes that you do, whether that's in relationships or it's in work or it's in family. I feel like there's this very destined connection or a destined project that you're supposed to work on, or a destined like the star with the Queen of Pentacles makes me feel like there's a person in your life that is supposed to be there right now in this time. And I almost feel like they're the eye-opening aspect to everything, or helping you open your eyes to everything. So we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Seven of Swords. Oh, and Strength, King of Cups. All right. Six of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Emperor. I'll get over here in a second. Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If there's an air sign in your life that is not 100% honest with you, I feel like you're being asked to be extremely strong at this time. You could also be dealing with a water sign that's not honest with you. Somebody's been very cutting with their words. If somebody has been very cutting with their words, and it could be that Libra, I feel like you are protected by somebody or something. Could just be like an energy. It doesn't even have to be a person, but I feel like you're being protected right now, Sag. And so I don't want you to get like all super freaked out. Right now, everybody's talking about everybody right now. Like gossip all the time. You can't really trust everything that's coming out of everybody's mouth. Some people, yes, I do feel like you have people on your team, on your side that you can trust, possibly a water sign, possibly an earth sign. The air sign feels very questionable. There's an air sign in your life, very questionable. And when Mars moves into Aries, this feels very like you're reminiscing about something. Either there's an Aries that really, really hurt you. It's like all you want to do is celebrate and be happy and have a stable life and marriage and proposals and just, you know, being recognized and rising above and, you know, getting to your dream. And that's what I mean. I feel like if you get sucked into the Venus love bite that's going on in your sign in January, there's a very real possibility that you'll miss where you could get hurt, right? It's like you almost make yourself too vulnerable and people can see. And I feel like the air signs are the ones that are kind of like jabbing the swords. It could be the Aries that's doing it to you, jabbing the sword. And you can get hurt at work, or you can get like your friends could hurt your feelings, or, you know, whatever. Maybe you hurt an Aries. I'm not going to point fingers and say that. But at the end of the day, what I really am feeling like here is work-life balance is a really big deal. I don't even remember what I was going to call this reading, but I know it's along those lines. I know that I said it at one point. Anyway, don't let somebody run over you. Not right now. You know what I mean? Like, don't put your blinders on and focus your energy in one direction and forget about everything else. Because it's possible right now. Very, very possible for that to happen. So make sure that you're giving your energy to the right places. 6 of Pentacles. And not overextending yourself in some places and not giving enough to some place to another place. We have the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups, and the Lovers, and the 8 of Pentacles. This is very interesting energy. It's very much like Scorpios. But if you have a Virgo in your life and they are moving very slowly, do not get disappointed with them, because they are extremely confused in their life right now as well. January is a tough time for Virgos. And they have a lot of, and I told this to Cancer, and I told this to Scorpio. I'm telling this to everybody where Virgo's showing up in their reading. And if you have any possible way to help the Virgo, please do so. They just have remnants of things that they've had to deal with in December, and it's spilling over into January, and needing to have the time to get themselves back to where they need to be is very, very important right now. So if you're dealing with a Virgo and they're moving really slow and it's kind of disappointing you, it's not what it seems, right? The 5 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. If you're giving to a Virgo and it seems like they're not giving back, or they're moving really, really slowly, or they're not doing what you expect them to do, it's because they're going through some things and it's not what it seems. I feel like they're going to right themselves, and I know things will get better for Virgos towards the end of January. And that's when, and if this is in a relationship, just know that things need to go in a methodical way, right? Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Don't skip the steps, Sag. Because your focus is on your future right now, big time. And the comfort of the future and the ease of moving into the future. And if you already have a particular person in mind, whether it's a water sign, an earth sign, an air sign, a fire sign, whoever it is, that's all coming. Because I know that it's like you can like see in the distance and you're like, yes, I see it happening already. Don't put your blinders on. I know I think I've said that a couple of times. I need to like drill it into your head. Don't put your blinders on. Keep moving forward in all areas of your life. Don't get stuck in one place, because I feel like if you do, then you could easily get tripped up. If you are dealing with an earth sign that's moving very, very slowly, it's not, they're just going through some things. It's not all that it seems, right? And things will right themselves again. Don't deceive yourself that you cannot move forward, Sagittarius. Five of Swords and the Chariot. I'm going to end it there because that's an amazing way to end it. Don't deceive yourself that you are not on the road to your destined position, right? If a Cancer has deceived you, I don't really feel that's the message there, but if a Cancer has deceived you, time to walk away from it, right? Time to be on your own and feel a lot better about yourself, if that's the case. If that's not the case, don't deceive yourself that you're on the right path, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I love it. Jupiter is going to work wonders for you in 2019. And even the Cancer North Node is going to do wonders for you in 2019. So allow yourself this time to enjoy what's going on. See the bigger picture. That's the name of the reading. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, happy new year. I'm filming this on December 29th. There are 2 more days that you can take advantage of the holiday special on my website, up to 25% off of readings, fearlessintuition.net. That is over December 31st at midnight. So happy new year. Stay safe. I love you guys. Bye.